Something inside you wants to fight, to prove itself, to overcome, even when no one is watching. It is not empty ambition. It is not ego. It is an ancient force that has guided humanity since the first myths. Today you are going to discover why you feel that inner call, where it comes from, and how it can push you forward or destroy you if you do not understand it. In the next moments, you will understand the hero archetype, one of the most powerful personality patterns described by Carl Jung, and you may recognize yourself in it more than you expect. The hero does not live in fairy tales. The hero lives in the person who gets up early despite exhaustion, in the one who faces fear instead of avoiding it, in the one who endures criticism, failure, and setbacks because giving up is not an option. Jung explained that archetypes are universal structures of the collective unconscious, and the hero is one of the oldest and most recognizable. It appears in Hercules, in Luke Skywalker, in Batman, but also in the parent who works endlessly, in the student who persists when everyone doubts. The hero is the archetype of the self that wants to prove it can win. It does not seek comfort. It seeks challenge. It does not settle for survival. It needs conquest, even if no one sees it. That is why this archetype is deeply connected to effort, sacrifice, and personal identity. From childhood, we are taught to admire the hero, the one who never gives up, the one who endures, the one who wins. The problem is that almost no one explains the psychological cost of living under this pattern without awareness. Jung warned that when an archetype takes control of the personality, the person stops choosing and starts acting automatically. The hero believes rest is weakness. A hero believes asking for help is failure. The hero believes personal value depends on achievement. And here comes the uncomfortable and debatable part. Our culture rewards the limitless hero. It applauds burnout, self-pressure, and constant struggle. But it rarely talks about the consequences. Think about how many people live trapped in constant battle, always proving, always competing, always trying to be enough. The poorly integrated hero never enjoys victory because another battle is already waiting. It cannot rest without guilt. It cannot show vulnerability without fear of losing identity. Jung believed the unconscious always seeks balance. When the hero dominates too much, anxiety, exhaustion, and emptiness appear. This is the hero paradox. The more it fights to feel worthy, the further it moves from inner peace. In daily life, this is easy to see. People who cannot stop working. People who turn relationships into endurance tests. People who live to prove something to someone who may no longer exist. The hero does not only fight the world. It fights an inner voice that says it is never enough. Now comes the key revelation. The problem is not the hero archetype. The problem is failing to evolve it. In the hero journey, present in myths across cultures, the true victory is not defeating an external enemy. It is transformation. Jung explained that the hero must symbolically die for a more complete personality to emerge. This does not mean abandoning effort. It means stopping the definition of self based only on struggle. The mature hero understands that value is not defined only by achievement, but also by self-knowledge, limits, and acceptance. Here is an uncomfortable question. What if many successful people are unhappy because they are stuck in the immature hero phase? What if the worship of constant effort is a modern form of self-exploitation disguised as virtue? The healthy hero still moves forward, but no longer needs to prove anything. It fights when it matters. It rests when needed. It can ask for help without shame. And above all, it knows not every battle is worth fighting. Recognizing the hero archetype within you is not weakness. It is awareness. It allows you to choose when to fight and when to let go. It gives you control over your energy, your time, and your identity. Now tell me, do you identify with this archetype? Do you feel you are always in fight mode? Do you believe success justifies personal sacrifice? Leave your thoughts in the comments. If this content helped you understand yourself better, support it with a like, subscribe, and join this community where we explore deep psychology, mental curiosities, and ideas that are rarely spoken aloud.